peace, love, light, healing, unity, and control chaos. Motivational Sham Do It back again with another video. And if you're new to the channel and you want to learn more about calisthenics, using your body weight to work out, raise your consciousness, raise your vibration, raise your frequency, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell on the side so you won't miss a video. So peace to the chosen ones, to the pure ones, to the authentic ones. I was chosen when I came here, so I am not chosen. I'm chosen to be pure. I'm chosen to be my authentic self. So with that being said, as I see by the title, exercises that can heal or kill your chakras. And if you don't know, when you're working out, you're hitting your chakra shit. So we already know about the 7 chakras: the root chakra, sacral chakra, solar plexus chakra, heart chakra, third eye chakra, throat chakra, and the crown chakra. I missed one, but anyways. And as I see by the title, I'm gonna give you some workouts y'all can do to heal your root chakra. Because when you doing squats and things like that, you healing your root chakra, you healing your base. So anyways, let's get into it. So the first one is my keys right here. So we talk about when we talk about like balancing the chakras and opening them up and closing them, well, I gotta release that part. Anyways, so we're gonna talk about squats. Let me tell you what squats do. So it's a positive thing and it's a negative thing. When we talk about exercising, you're exercising. What is it? Your exorcism, your exorcism the blockages from your root chakra, or you're healing the blockages from your root chakra. So with that being said, so for instance, for squats, right? So we squatting, right? What is your thought pattern when you're squatting, when you're doing squats, when you're working on legs, when you're working on your base, root chakra? What is your thought pattern? So I'm gonna tell you all the positive and the negative. And it's gonna be for all of them, so you can get a grasp of what I'm talking about. So when you're going to working out, right? When you're working on legs, what do you go in the gym looking like? You going like, I want to lift this much weight, I want to lift this much weight, or you see somebody else lifting this amount of weight and it inspire you, or you want to be just like them. If it inspires you, that's cool. But if you want to just lift weights and you want to lift as heavy as them because you feel like it, you are killing your root chakra, because now you're going to somebody else's authenticity. You're going to somebody else how much they can do instead of doing what you need to do. Tight time. So with that being said, it's really about your thought pattern, your conscience when you're going into these workouts, when you're going into the gym. Because when you're going to the gym, you hype, or sometimes you don't feel motivated. That's why I say motivation is just like a spark. So when you're going into that cheat. You're going to the gym. What is your thought pattern like? So you're going in there to do reps, going to heal. Which type of music you listen to? Music play a big part too, because music gets straight to your subconscious mind. So so how you feel constantly is a big factor, because people use music to uplift them, things like that. What I do in the gym, I listen to frequency hearses. That's how you unlock that God body. Sometimes I listen to that geek music, but sometimes I don't. When we talk about the root chakra, it's about you going in there, and if you get blocked, you go, that's why you feel lack of motivation, because when you go in there, right, you go in there looking at somebody else when you should be looking at yourself. Then next time you go, you like, he ain't in here, or I don't really see the results. All them thoughts is sending down to your root chakra. That's why you can't finish working out. That's why you can't stay consistent. That's why you can't keep on doing these things. So when we talk about doing squats in nature, that's connected straight to Gaia, straight to Kai. So you releasing all that when you're doing it in nature. That's why I like to work out in nature. So let's go up to the so yeah, the sacral chakra is good for like squats, jumping lunges. So jumping lunges, jumping squats. And I also do this one right here. And I'm tweaking. And I also do this one right here. My crown. I do this one like this. Ooh-wee, that boy fell off. Right to the camera. You want it? I was selling this, but I ain't gonna sell it. But yeah. So now when we talk about the sacral chakra, right? And how you think about things positively, just go off your own authenticity. So go off your own willpower. So anyways, now going to the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra got a lot to do with yoga, because you are what's the word? You are unclogging the blockages from within your hips, and the hips store a lot of trauma. That's where most people trauma at, from past life, this life, and things like that. So you want to do a lot of yoga. One good one is like this, basically for the hips. A good one is this, to stretch it out. Yeah. Yep. And make sure you touch it all the way to the ground too. And another one is I do the frog pose. That's good. And when you talk about yoga, I mean, when you talk about like the sacral chakra, you want to like do a lot of yoga for real, to unblock them, to send them thought patterns to the sacral chakra so you can heal it, and telling your sexual unity. So when you're in the gym, you don't want to be looking at other people like, oh, you look good, especially the guys. You want to be looking at other guys that's like, oh, that ass fat. Oh, or vice versa, the guy that's looking at the guy like, oh, he got a big dick, or he probably got the money. No, just go in there for yourself. Go in there looking at yourself like you wanna fuck yourself type shit. Literally, that's how you gotta get to self-love. So now when we talk about the solar plexus chakra, that got to do a lot of willpower, and the sacral chakra got to do a lot of creativity. So get creative in the gym. A lot of people don't know how to be creative because they only giving their sexual energy away. They keep giving it away instead of keeping it within and finding their own workouts. So they gotta go to the gym instead of working in the nature, what they supposed to be doing instead of working out. So instead y'all working in the facility. So when we talk about the solar plexus chakra is about willpower, so abs. So you can do things like this. Then you can do things like this. You can even stand up and do it. I'm just giving y'all some workouts so I can see, but that's got to do a lot of willpower. So now the willpower is going to increase when you're doing abs. So all these that I'm talking about is going to really increase the willpower, your sexual energy, your creativity. You have no fear, no worries. Things like that's going to block them, or it's going to heal them, or it's going to kill them. So it depends on what content you're going into the gym with, or to that workout, or to that training session with. So with that being said, and these different workouts hit different chakras. So like I said, when you're doing squat, that hit the root chakra. When you're stretching yoga, that's hitting the sacral chakra. And then when you're doing crunches, that's building up the willpower. So when we talk about the chest, everybody like the chest. Let's go up to the chest. And we talk about the chest, thing like that, the heart. That's really the biggest chakra you're supposed to be working out. The heart. That's why people got some people like to hit chest day, bench press, push-ups, pull-ups, because the chest and the back and the arms really it's coordinated. It's not coordinated. It's in conjunction. So yeah. With that being said, so yeah, it's heart chakra. So like I said, some workouts for the heart chakra is pull-ups. It is bench press. It is incline press. It is decline push-ups. It is for the biceps. It is hammer curls, bicep curls. For the back, it is sometimes when I get it when I'm hitting my back, I get a towel like this. I get a towel, lay flat, and I do this. So you can do Superman's, lap pull downs, all type of stuff. So yeah, and the heart, you actually have to feel the training session. You have to feel your avatar. You have to feel what you're trying to accomplish, the physique you're trying to accomplish. So like I said, working out and exercising is like the same thing, and training is a whole different thing, because when you train an avatar, but first you gotta exercise. You gotta exercise the parasites, the program that's got embedded into your avatar, in your cells, into your blood cells, into your meridians, because that right there, into your the left hemisphere and your right hemisphere, because that, when you're working that out, you're working out them programs. Now you can finally train the avatar on how you want it to train. Because you're like, you training a dog, but you training your avatar. I ain't trying to compare it to a dog, but y'all know what I mean. You train it because this avatar is like our animalistic body for real. So you have to train that. So when we talk about the heart chakra and everything, it's all about the feeling. If you don't feel what you're doing, then it's not working. Your heart chakra is blocked, and you have to do some chest workouts to unblock it, because you're gonna feel it. And it's a breathing exercise. So that leads me up to my throat chakra. Throat chakra is really about breathing. You can do some neck workouts. You can get on the edge of the bed and do that to Mike Tyson. I know that's kind of gay, nigga. I don't give a fuck, because gay and straight really the same thing, but just you take action on it. But I get plenty of punani, so I ain't worried about it. So anyway, so yeah, third chakra is really about just speaking more, breathing more. Have hold of your tongue for motherfuckers. For real. Verbal abuse. Yeah, niggas can verbally work out. Nigga, I can verbally speak to you in a negative manner, negative fashion, for you to discriminate yourself, for you to self-sabotage yourself. So yeah, then the third eye chakra and the crown chakra is you seeing through the illusion. You seeing what workouts you want to do. You seeing things that you want to accomplish on your avatar, on your physique, and in your life. You know, crown chakra is you just channeling all that, and you putting it all together, and you just channeling more ideas so you can be more in shape, and so you can be more self-authentic, so you can be more self-improvement. So that's really all I got for y'all today. Hope y'all like the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Share the video, talk, and share my awareness, and share your awareness. Let's see if people agree with me for it. So yeah, different workouts hit different chakras. So yeah, like I said, I know y'all want more videos like this. That's all I got y'all though. That's all I got y'all today. We'll let you shop, do it, checking out. Peace, love, light, control, care. Let's get it.